Hello.
Hey, Burgess, what's going on?
Not much, John. How are you?
Dude, I'm doing excellent. I feel even better now that after I put this tie on, my wife said I looked like a clown. So
What?
now I have to stunt it. You know what I mean? I'm not taking this off for 3 weeks. I'm keeping it on forever. I'm going to live in this
Well,
tie and in this shirt, even though they
I'm a,
don't.
I'm gonna talk trash. I mean, she probably just said you look like clown because you're probably not wearing pants, huh?
Well, I mean, I'm not wearing pants. Why would I wear pants? So I got to turn my camera off when I stand up.
Exactly. That's why you look goofy.
Anyways, how are you doing? What's up? What's new?
Nothing much. Just had a pretty long work day. Got a pretty cool looking beer here because we got a pretty cool guest that is linked to some beer stuff, but got some Symphonic Chronic.
Oh,
Ooh.
man.
Doesn't that fit me?
Yeah. No, I love it. It's a IPA.
It's a IPA.
Yeah. We like IPAs.
Double dank. Super dank.
That's what I like. I like it the hopsier, the better,
Yes.
But, so let's do the beginning rundown. First of all, shout out to Whimsy, right? Whimsy is a platform where you're able to purchase tokenized real estate, and they're an RWA play built on Cardano. So, if you're not following Whimsy on Twitter, you should. If you're interested in tokenized real estate and all that stuff, it's definitely something that you want to keep on your radar. Another thing is, I'm wearing this tie, right? It's because I'm a part of the JPEG Empire team. Oh, over here, right? And the JPEG Empire team is a NFT project on Cardano, a community, right? And we are building something awesome for the space. I'm one of the team members, and we have a mint coming up in May. So I'm not asking you to buy anything. But what I am asking you to do is follow at JPEG Empire on Twitter. Hop into our Discord. We have amazing people in there. A lot of great people. Come hang out, man. We do fun stuff. We enjoy each other's company.
I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Burgess is there.
I'll say hi. What's up? I hold a bunch of junkies, so
yeah, just go in there and start spamming. Just say, start screaming John and Burgess in all capital letters, and then we'll say hi.
At me, and I will respond pretty quickly usually, unless I'm like deep at work. I feel like I'm working in like a terrible place right now in this tower in Seattle, so can't always get to the phone now. But as soon as I see it, I'll respond.
All right, and then so we also have a MEXC QR code for trading. If you're interested in trading with leverage, it has some of the cheapest fees in the whole space. There are some questions about regulations and it being unregulated because there's all that with all these exchanges. So keep the majority of your crypto in your own custody. Don't put all your funds on an exchange ever, even Coinbase. Don't leave all your money on Coinbase either. Self-custody, practice, responsible.
John, I'm telling you though, you need to change it. We got to change that though. We got to change it. We got to look into some new exchanges, I think.
Well, oh yeah, no. So I'm thinking Femex is.
I'm thinking Femex.
We're gonna have to get a
I don't know. I'm winning trades. I'm winning trades on Femex. I like Femex.
So I think we should check them out. Get your referral code and then throw it.
I think so. I want to give my little quick shout outs before we bring up our guests. First of all, the Cardano bash is coming. If you're a gamer, you're on Cardano and you're part of an NFT community and you want to be in a super competitive FPS racing game that you can win cool ass prizes, check out Ascent Rivals. I think it should be in the bio. Did you tag them in the bio? I don't know. But go check out that game. Amazing game. It's on Steam. I think the servers go live tomorrow. So you can practice up and get ready to actually play in it.
And it's
check it out. It's crazy.
It's a racing game and it's fun.
It's a racing game that you can actually shoot people in. So you actually get in and out. If you're a controller player, you play with the sticks. It's not just turning like this, but you actually control both engines with both sticks. Super very cool. I'm so bad with adjectives. Super very cool. Buy it.
We love it.
Yeah. Right. Anyways, and then I want to Last two. Crypto Chips IO. It's our main channel sponsor. They have the best merch. They do white label service. They do a bunch of cool things. Boom, boom, boom. And then also shout out to Web3 Breakfast. It's a morning show that I'm a part of, and I listen to every single morning. Shout out to Jay Chains. He puts that on. Shout out to Corey. Shout out to Carrie. Shout out to all the boys. Anyways, let's get to the show.
All right. So, yeah, let's get it started. So let's get Moose up here. We got to start asking him some questions. I am also drinking a beer. If you were here for the last time when we were with Ryan, or Unforgettable Name, I was drinking a K-Brew. And so today, I'm drinking a K-Brew, Cayman's local beer, right? And it's a lager. It's a little bit actually out of my normal palate. I like hoppier stuff like what Burgess has. But, yeah. So
John.
Whose feet?
Whose feet?
What does that mean?
I don't know. There might be some feet in your camera.
In my... Oh. There's feet in my camera. I know exactly whose feet they are.
Anyways.
My wife, though. She'll be...
Anyways. Let's bring up our guest. The one and only Moose Knuckles.
What's going on, guys?
How's it going?
I'm really angry that somebody caught the feet before I was able to say something. I was seeing those feet off in the corner the entire time, and I was just waiting to be able to bust your balls on that one.
Wow.
So I'm going to make Ryan happy. Here you go, Ryan. Oh, no. No.
Yeah, me too. I'm pouring it right. I'm pouring it hard. Dang.
I actually didn't. I didn't think about it, honestly. That's where I messed up. I should have.
I gotta try it. I still haven't tried it because I actually don't drink that often, but I'm super excited to try this beer, and I'm super excited to see if it actually doesn't make. I just ate dinner, so if I get super full, I'm coming for you, Ryan.
Crypto Sekai.
Yeah, he likes to bust my balls any chance he could get, but it's okay.
So, Moose, how's your day? How are things going?
Life is good. I can't complain. It's my Friday. It's already at least 30 or 40 minutes past my bedtime. I'm basically the grandpa of the space, even though I'm not that old. But it's a little late for me. But because I like you guys, I decided to come on.
Oh, dude, yeah. We're excited to have you. And also, shout out to Catnip, who perhaps we will have some other time. You filled in, and we appreciate it so much because we love Hops on Cardano. We love what's going on there. I just keep getting caught up in these comments, but
I know the people are freaking killing in the comments saying funny ass shit. We're not usually.
Well, of course,
and no,
it is not my grandmother's house. It's my house, but I had to show John respect and put a tie on just for him because every chance I get, he has a tie and I bust his balls about being the professional of the space because there's nobody else.
And I think the even funnier part about that is before we even got into this, he sits down and I'm like, dang, he's got a tie on and John didn't have a tie on yet. And I was like, ooh.
Oh my God, you didn't say that. You just...
You did start backstage without a tie, and I think I kind of guilted you into wearing one, even though your wife did make fun of you for wearing it. But yeah, it's all good. We did get feet pics today, so it has been a good day.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, I do like those feet.
Hey, if crypto doesn't work for you, you can always sell feet pics.
Footfinder.com, dude.
Look at you pulling the website up so quickly.
See, I have a fiance, and we have jokingly talked about that website with our family, and being like, we're just starting a foot finder, starting some gaming feet pics with some controllers, just coming up with clever ideas and getting people to freaking cringe.
All right, so let's get back to the beer fetish. I love it. Moose, so you are on the team at Hops on Cardano, and you're well known in the space, right? A lot of people know you. You're one of the best hosts, I think, in the entire space of spaces, as well as just your stage presence and the way you talk to people. You're usually on the other end of this, right? I feel like.
Yeah, this. I think this is the first time I've been on this side.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say, before crypto, like, what was your life? Where, like, how did you get here? I guess what was your journey? And before crypto, what was your life?
Before crypto, I was installing slot machines, traveling all over the U.S. I think it was 30 to 40 weeks of the year I was away. In my 20s, early 30s, it was fantastic. I got to see the country for free on the company's dime. Crypto, it started with the need to flip things for money. So I would buy electronics and sell them. I'm a big time nerd. I have way too many computers, electronics, everything all over the house. And I got started in selling graphics cards for a quick buck. And then I met a guy on Facebook, one of the marketplaces. He told me about mining, and I got started with Ethereum. And I mined that so much that I used groups of 4 to 12 GPUs, and I used that to heat a 2,000 square foot house in the winter of Pennsylvania. I went through maybe $100 in oil that winter, and that's what got me started in crypto.
That's awesome.
That's it paid bills then. I really didn't know the value of what it could have been. I still have a decent amount of what I mined, but I rode that into the bull. I should have bought more. I held the top. I did make some profit, rode it all the way down, and from there, one day I stumbled upon JPEG Junkies, or not JPEG Junkies. It was what are they? Are the Planet People from
Yeah,
BitBoy.
Pluto Alliance.
Pluto Alliance. So I didn't mint anything at this point. So I bought a V1 and a V2 like 3 weeks before they ended the royalties from YouTube. So I bought them, and then the price just tanked. And I stayed away from ETH NFTs because the price was too expensive. I couldn't afford the gas fees. And one day I stumbled upon Bored Ape Cardano Club, and that's how I met Papa Moss and Kunkel in the space. I didn't mint those. I flipped a whole bunch. I got caught basically holding the bag at the end. I think I don't know, about 1,000 ADA, 1,200 ADA. I ended up losing in that project. Then stumbled into the inmates, and then met Ryan and everybody else, and now I'm with Hops. So, yeah, I did buy a couple of JPEG Junkies. I think 6 of them now. Didn't mint them. Wasn't around for that, but that's just basically my start. I jumped in the CNFT space January of last year, or January, February. So,
wow, that's
nice.
amazing.
So like right in the middle of the bear market.
Yeah, pretty much. It's been a big
Kind of
fun decline.
I feel like it's yeah. I feel like that's the best time.
Yeah,
because then you just build the best thing through the bear, and then it's going to be amazing in the bull.
Yeah, definitely learned a lot. Shout outs to Hansel and the whole inmate squad there. They definitely, taught me about a white paper and how to do research, and then I went full geek and started reading anything and everything, learned about tokens and a little bit about tokenomics and minting, and then the staking, and now I'm diving into Doge thanks to Access Kaiju with the free airdrops with that. It's been a fun ride. Happy to be a part of the Hops team. Definitely learning a lot with that. It really is a second full-time job in my opinion. I borderline get why founders get burned out, but you kind of knew what you were signed up for, and that's enjoy the ride and just do the work. So
yeah.
Nice.
You want to hit them with those two, the
two questions,
and maybe we'll throw a new one in there. We'll each throw in there.
Okay. So during every single show, we usually ask everyone 2 questions, and you better be scared because if you don't answer them correctly, people might judge the hell out of you.
No, people
Okay?
do that every day. I'm okay with that.
I'm just kidding. But anyways, this one's real basic, and I ask this one usually always because John is a huge movie buff, and you don't care about being judged, so it doesn't really matter. So, what is your favorite movie?
Oh, I don't watch movies that
Don't
often.
watch movies,
uh,
but see, if you don't watch them that often, it should be pretty easy to pick your favorite, right?
Yeah, they're like a
Two-Lane
genre.
Blacktop.
What?
Two-Lane Blacktop. It's an
Yeah.
indie film about drag racing back in the 70s. Most people have no idea what it is. It's not much speaking in it. It's a whole bunch of cars, car documentary type film.
I found it.
That's a dope answer.
It's a 1971. It
How
says
long
it's
is
a
it?
Western film with action.
I think it's about 90 minutes.
It's an hour and 45. Yeah.
Close enough. I was
Yeah, no, I know. I just happened to be.
You're
220, 221. Come on.
That's cool. No, that's cool. That I like the unique answers. Honestly, it makes it kind of special when someone comes on and says something, and everyone's just like, "What?" And
I
then you gotta
mean,
look it up.
modern film, it'd have to be Memento. Just the way it makes
Memento?
you
Oh,
think.
dude, that is such a good one. Okay. Jeez. Yeah.
you just
That got me excited.
you just knocked the shit out of his rocks. Goddamn.
Yeah. I'll tell you one of the ones that I really loved is we had Algo Buddy and FT from Algorand over, and he said the never ending story. And that got me, dude. I was like, damn, like what a deep pick right there. That was the last thing I honestly expected. But no, that one right there was really good as well. Okay. And then so here's my favorite question, because as well as being a movie buff, I am a foodie, right?
Same with we're both foodies. That's really what it comes
Both.
from. We're both
We're both
sometimes like John will hit me up in the middle of the day and be like, "Yo, have you tried this?" And I'm like, "Dude, I don't live in Honduras. Of course I haven't tried that vegetable that doesn't fucking grow in America."
But did you buy it?
No, I did find one. I haven't bought it yet.
So it's yucca. He had never had yucca. Have
Yeah,
you
I
had
know.
yucca or yucca? Sometimes people call it yucca. It's kind of like a starchy potato, but it's a root. You
I
get it
have
in
no
like
idea.
Spanish food restaurants.
It looks like a giant turd. Let's just say that. So if you're going through the store and you see a giant turd on the shelf, you're probably not going to buy it, right?
Most likely not. At least not
Yeah.
to eat. Maybe to put on like my boss's chair in the morning, but no.
Exactly. It's a prank food.
It's super good. You all don't know, but
Anyways, John, sorry.
so what I want is tell us, like, if you can go anywhere and eat anything, paint us a picture of what you're eating, the temperature it's at, what it's garnished with, like the flavors. Like, what are you ordering, Moose? Like, you can go anywhere.
All you could eat sushi.
Nice. Yum.
I mean, sushi's freaking good.
You got a
So-
favorite roll? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I
Yeah.
know you got a favorite
Honestly,
roll.
I really don't.
What?
I don't. So everybody knows that at this point I'm sober, and when I got out of rehab, my sister picked me up, and we went to this restaurant called Uka, and it's a sushi bar in a couple towns over, and I literally ordered 2.5 pages of the menu. Bill was $200, $300. I ate 90% of the food. Yeah, I love sushi. Really doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's fresh and good.
So you like eel too? Like
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
See, eel's like one of the ones that's like sometimes I like it, but most of the time I'm not an eel guy. I really like tuna, shrimp, all the other stuff. But yeah, man, sushi's good.
For me, it's
So-
like I like the crunchy. Like I want like my roll to be like crunchy. You know what I mean?
See,
What is that? Oh yeah. That's that one. How's that? How's that taste?
Yeah, safety.
this one's okay. You could definitely tell it's a near beer, and there's no technically no alcohol in it. I'm not buying it again. Put it that way.
Okay.
But I'll still drink the other 5 that I bought with the 6-pack, so it's not that bad.
Oh yeah. So John, I'm gonna put you on the spot then, since if you want to come up with some new questions, what is a new question coming from you?
Okay. So the first one, I mean, so you've said you've traveled around the whole United States, and maybe you've traveled outside. But I just want to know what was your favorite place and why, and like what was so beautiful about it, right?
Southern California, Escondido Mountains, all the way down to Morley Disc Golf Course. Uh, the Morley Disc Golf Course, hole 13 is the top 10 place to get high in the United States. Fantastic bluff that you overlook for good shot of Southern California. And then Escondido Mountain, Valley View Casino, one of the rooms you could rent overlooks a valley. You got a lake down there. You could see for miles, hardly any, buildings or anything like that. So it's definitely a great view as far as nature goes, which is rare in California to see it in such a large area.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I have to come up with a question now as well. Let's see. If you were
Or the music one.
the music one?
Yeah.
No, I want to ask something crypto related, to be honest, for
Okay.
this one. I don't know. Walk. Since you're a founder, I would say, what is the most important thing what's the thing you leave for people in the end? Like what do you want your legacy to be?
Well, first off, I'm not the founder of Hops. That's Unforgettable or Ryan.
Ryan, sorry. I apologize.
As far as my legacy, fun and make it better when I'm done.
Nice.
And I purposely said fun first, because if this is not fun, then there's no point to be this involved in Web3. You're better off just sitting behind a glowing monitor and trading all day. Yeah. Yes, that is true. Unforgettable is 100% right. I have 99% control of the project, but only 1% matters. So.
Nice. I love that answer.
That's fantastic. All right.
Oh,
and then,
shout out to Ronan in the chat. Make sure that you guys reach out to him and get him on. He's the founder of Ada Empire, Mud's Empire.
It already crossed my mind today. I was in his space today. By the way, he puts on a terrific space. If you haven't checked his space out, it's quite entertaining and fun to be in. So check him out. And I am also going to be messaging him and reaching out to try to get him on the show. Just a heads up. I already thought about it today. It's funny you said that. I was like, sweet. He followed me. Got to message him. I know I think we're booking into the middle of June already. So it's probably going to be around then that we can get you in.
Yeah, him and his partner, Lucky, those guys are absolute legends. Through them, I was able to go to New York City Comic-Con, which was absolutely epic. I'm not a huge comic book nerd, but oh my God, that place was wild. The amount of people, the different things you could see, the costumes people wore, and it was just wild. And then him and I went up again to the Mallard Order in New York, and then we were just at NFT NYC as well.
How was the Mallard Order?
What, the little shindig they had?
Yeah.
It was a good time. I like Demo. I like Nemesis a lot. You know, they're real nice people, easy to get along with.
Would love to have them on. I feel like whenever I first joined JPEG Empire, before we were JPEG Empire, so we were still, I guess, JPEG junkies, I'd reached out over there and they were just not having it. They were just not having it, which I mean, understandably so, you know. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's glad that you guys have a new brand and you guys can work with that now. I
Yeah,
bet it's a lot easier and it feels better when you're going into places and you don't have that whole cloud over you. You know what I mean?
definitely feels a lot better, and I think that was one of the best things that we did, honestly.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
Yeah, honestly, I think the rebranding was necessary just
It
to
was.
drop the dead weight.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, with the mint coming up, you'd be able to, not necessarily bury the junkies, but put them aside and just have them be a holder piece, and you got your new PFPs.
Yeah. See, I appreciate that you guys are still keeping the art around too, because I hold them, and like for me, I don't even know, like, you know what I mean. I didn't come in at CNFTs till like December of like last year, so I'm like fairly new, and that was like my first NFT that I ever bought was the junkie, and then John was like showing me, lead me down this rabbit hole of all these cool ones, so I picked up a bunch of cool ones. So now I'm like, I have all these things I'll probably never get rid of. It's cool that I get to use them now in like the project still. It's not a total, total burn.
What are they going to be doing in the project?
Yeah, John, explain that a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So if you hold a junkie, like how many do I need to have to get something? Is it 1, 2, 10?
Yeah,
okay.
you guys are putting pressure on me. I have to buy more to be able to get a free mint.
Okay, yeah. So it's like some of the like higher, like the plug rolls and up, like so like larger holders, they get a free mint. But whitelists will go to dolphins and up, which I can't remember the amount of number that is. I hold like quite a few, but I can't remember what number that is. But what we're gonna do is basically, if you hold 2 junkies, we're gonna have a staking platform that comes out, and because they're half as many, super whales and up, mints. There we go.
So
how many is the super whale?
I think that's 15, right? Because I have 11 and I'm a whale. I think it's one step up higher. I think it's like I think it's 15 if I'm remembering right, around there.
Now he did put free mints as in plural, so a super whale gets more than 1 free mint.
No,
they each get 1, and then there are like stackable whitelists and different perks depending on like if you hold a 1 of 1, you also get 1, and then so. There's a bunch of stuff. It's all in the Discord. I was going to say that we're going to have a staking platform that will come out in the future. And how it works is that 2 junkies equal 1 boss, because for every the amount of bosses we have is half the amount of the junkies, basically. It's a little more than half, but it's 3,333. And the idea in the mint is like we literally have built a platform which honestly, so Desert's in the chat right now, and he doesn't even know this, but I was on a chat, on a call with our dev today, and we have a usable platform.
What?
It's usable. What? I got to watch it be played around with and everything. So
it doesn't look pretty yet though, right? It's just still
no, it looks pretty.
Bro.
Yeah. No, it looks pretty. It's big. Yeah. So this is a little bit alpha, but okay. So look.
You guys share your screen?
I mean, I can't do that yet.
Too early, right?
Oh, come on.
Because I don't have access.
He's just teasing. He's just tickling our balls.
Just getting showed. But so if you're a whale, you get 1 free mint. If you're a plug, you get 2 free mints, or the second one. And then if you're a plug, you get 3 free mints. And then 1 of 1s get 1, and those are stackable. The 1 of 1 is stackable on top of the. Oh yeah, look, he says, "How come I don't know this?" Is that the link he sent? So, anyways, yeah, but so it's usable. Basically, we wanted to create a platform that is kind of an analytical platform, but almost like the Cliff Notes version of Tap Tools, because we didn't want something that is so deep.
Can you show him the what you have, what you can show him? And kind of explain it. I mean, we're trying to get people to mint bosses here. You know what I mean? Everyone needs to mint bosses here.
You just said a Tap Tools. What are you doing related to Tap Tools?
No, I said a Cliff Notes version, kind of like a much briefer sort of version of Tap Tools, where you can get a view of your entire portfolio. Okay, yeah, he says fuck it, show him. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
We did it!
We got the alpha. We got the alpha today.
All right. Yes. So a Figma is like a rough draft or like an outline of what is being built. So can we all see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, like, you've used crypto bubbles before, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we wanted to create like an analytical view of the markets, but like because we are JPEG Empire, we wanted to do something a little bit different. This doesn't have all the art on it, right? So like the style of the page is not going to be represented here very well, but you'll be able to have this view where you're going to see the biggest movers, the biggest losers, and like what's trending. You're going to be able to also like go like side scroll to see the entire market. You can set up filters to look up different like in different orders of depending on what you're looking for. But you're going to be able to have this analytical view as well as all of the market information.
You just said it could read different orders. So is this going to be able to read smart contracts that you already have locked up? So if I have a limit order in for something or even a collection offer in, is it going to be able to pull that data as well?
So at this moment, no.
You're
We
welcome
don't
to the
have that.
idea type thing?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
open to
cool.
the idea. The thing is that we have access like to those APIs, and like there is going to be a way that you're going to be able to look at the value of your NFTs and what's in your wallet and crypto. Um, but basically, you're going to be able to like track and make wish lists and watch lists of different things in crypto. So you could have different sectors as well as different NFT collections. So you're going to be able to toggle from crypto to NFTs. You're going to be able to swap in app and platform. We're going to have Dex Hunter integrated. There's
I gotta say what the most bullish thing in my eyes are blah blah blah.
I was gonna say probably
Britt, pull it up. The widgets.
So the widgets
for
are
your
gonna be
phone are gonna be lit.
customizable. You can have this like organized by your lists. You're gonna be able to see what you're holding, what you have. You're gonna be able to set alerts for different collections and different price movements on like traits and different things inside of collections. And then so the customizable dashboard, you can pick if you're more interested in crypto or you're more interested in NFTs, and you can actually move them around. And then like determine what you want to look at. But so this will be for mobile and for like desktop, and you'll be able to connect.
How
you guys are gonna have the
access to
coolest
that,
widget.
What? How you have
How
access?
would you get access to that?
So there's going to be a free version. However, junkie holders and boss holders will have access to the full like pro features version, which the reason for this app and like one of the things we had in mind is that we have a Discord economy where we have Empire token that people get, but it's all held in the Discord. So it's not actually on chain. And we wanted to create or move our economy from being in the Discord to make it on chain. And so through this app, you'll actually like get incentivized and be able to claim your tokens here, and those will be on chain. And we're going to have a way that we're going to actually transfer the entire economy to on chain. You'll hold it in your wallet. You'll connect your wallet here, and you'll be able to customize every aspect of this app. And basically, the first 4 months, once we release it to JPEG Junkie holders and Boss holders, then all of the feedback that we get from everybody is going to be what shapes everything we do going forward with the application. And we're just excited about it because how many bosses do you need to own? You really only need to hold one boss, but you know, if you hold multiple, you know, we love that. We're going to have different incentives. The daily rewards will change depending on like how many junkies and how many bosses you hold. And then when staking comes out, it's also going to be different multipliers for what you hold and traits and such. So we're going to gamify the staking in a certain sense. But we're super excited about it because the mint is basically just to pay for some of the development on the platform, which is basically already done. Like for the most part, most aspects of it are finished. We just have like some tweaking to go, checking some bugs and stuff, make sure everything is perfect when it comes out.
So the nice version that you were talking about earlier, how does it, do you like how it feels so far? Do you think that
I like how it feels? I like how customizable it is. I feel like it does a good job for what we wanted to do, like at least for starts, because so we're already started into, like, the first contract for the development is almost fulfilled. Then we have a second one for a lot more that we're going to be building out after that, and we're so excited, honestly, about it. We're going to be adding a lot of stuff. So if we end up minting out, which I would just be ecstatic if we minted out, 1,000. But if we mint it out, then we have a whole lot in store. We want to introduce a staking pool. Oh, so he's looking at the landing page. Maybe it is something that I can find.
Are you gonna try to pull that up? Because if there's something cooler we can see, everyone wants to see it. Don't hold it back.
Well, you just do it the easy way. Show all the things and make everybody happy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, okay. No, I don't have anything else that I can show at this
Dang.
So about the bosses, what is the collection size?
The collection size is 3,333, but we're really only gonna be. Okay, so he says it is just the landing page. Okay, I do have something else I can share. But there is going to be 3,333, and really we're only minting, I think, a little over 3,000, because a lot of the rest of them are actually going to free airdrops to holders, and as well as giveaways leading up to it. But let me see. So here we are.
And you guys are minting this month or next month?
At the end of this month.
End of this month. Now,
so this is just the landing page. Right. And then so right now it just has like the token claim on the whole front page. So this doesn't have anything else. But you all just looked at some of the bare bones, and so this is what we're looking at. But he was showing me a little bit earlier, like you can move all this stuff around and that they're going to have all the other views going on. That was just a quick little Easter egg. But there's a lot more to it than that. And we have a lot of plans on building out a lot more interesting layers to it. So I'm excited. We really feel like our hardest job is like producing, like making something happen, right? Because at the beginning, we were all disappointed that we expected so many things and then it just didn't turn out that way. But now we have something, we're running with it, and it's about to, maybe next month, very soon.
Well,
very soon.
Wasn't Vumio supposed to be coming with the JPEG junkies?
No, nothing related
Something
to
like
the JPEG.
that, from what I've heard. Right?
Right, was supposed to be coming out, I think, years ago or ages ago, and there is no Vimeo.
What even was that? Like some NFT thing, right? It was supposed to be some NFT thing, right?
Yeah, and they took
I think
like
it was supposed to be an NFT marketplace from memory.
Yep.
Oh, a marketplace. Yep. Okay.
All right, and yes, there is a beer trade. Saw it. I think it looks great. I'm excited about it. There are sneak peeks in the Discord of some of the artwork. If you all go and you happen to see it, yes, a cross-chain marketplace is what it was supposed to be. But if you all go into the Discord, we're actually giving away an Ape Society for somebody who mints and follows the PFP challenge, which is in our Discord.
So wait a second. You're giving away a 1,500 plus ADA NFT for somebody who mints one and changes the PFP for a month.
Yes, and there's actually only 13 people that are in the running right now. So
he's like, let me get on that.
That's pretty interesting.
How many people? How many people?
Can I like cut my PFP in half and do like half my current and then half a boss to qualify?
Absolutely. And you know what? I might even be able to have a test generation or something put together of one that has a beer stein. So with the beer trait. right? Especially for
Okay,
you.
we should definitely talk in the DMs and figure that out, because if I could maybe win a free ape, I definitely would love to support you guys. And it has nothing to do with the ape, but it does.
No, absolutely. But yeah, so there is a hop spear trait.
It's
Oh, he says, but is it a hop spear trait? I mean, it's a beer trait, and we can definitely attribute it specifically to hops.
You could definitely put the hops logo right on the stein
Absolutely.
or the mug
Yeah.
or something like that.
how many
Yes.
different traits from communities do you have spread across the board?
Oh, okay. So
Like
that's
you got a
a
beer
harder
trait for
question.
hops, right? How many, like, you know what I mean, right? Do you know?
Well, he already
Yeah, how
denied
many
me,
partner
saying
traits?
there's no moose trait.
Oh, no moose. There isn't a moose trait. There should be though.
Disappointed
Shouldn't
me.
there? Jeez, there should be a
That's
moose
messed up,
trait.
dude. That's messed
We
up.
might find one. We still have time. We still
Moose
have time.
boss. The moose 101. You got to make the moose 101.
No,
Yeah,
don't do that, because then that'll cost me too much money. I'll have to buy it. Don't do that.
Well, here's a fun fact. Okay, so here's something cool that we're gonna do. There are actually going to be some that are minted that have like a placeholder, and that you can have our artist make you whatever that you want. Right?
Is
So
it
you
the
can-
artist that's been already talked about?
Yes.
J Coco?
Oh no. So J Coco made one of our one of ones. She's amazing. But Digital Pencil, he was actually the original artist for JPEG Junkies, and he like left the company and everybody that was there, and then we asked him if he would help us with this, and he's put out some phenomenal work actually. But he will, like, you can tell him what you want, so you could get the moose trait, right? Just by minting
so it
a
is possible.
custom, huh?
But I got to mint one of those customs, though, right?
Yeah, you got to mint a
And
custom.
how many of those are there? 1, 2?
I think right now we're looking at like 5 or 6.
Okay, that's not too bad.
All right. Yes. And
Oh, do you see?
okay.
You see what Desert said?
Drop us a high res
We
hop
gotta, we gotta make it happen.
sign.
Oh,
look
there
at-
you go, Ryan. Make that
We gotta
happen.
make it happen. We gotta make it look pretty. We gotta make it look pretty.
Yeah, and there's a Wind Mint trade also, and there's a Bantu tribe collab. Yeah, man, I feel bad because now we're taken away from talking about hops.
From what?
Talking about hops. But
we're
yeah,
talking about Cardano.
yeah, it's true.
We
We're
can
talking
get
with
there,
a
we
friendly
can get
face.
there.
We're talking about all cool things crypto. We're
Here's
good.
the Bantu tribe JPEG Empire collab. Here's a Wind Mint shirt, right?
That looks good.
And then so we have some of these other ones. These were test generations with only a few of the accessories and attributes. So there are more that are coming out in its store. But so the PFP challenge is you pick out one of these. And then I guess for you, you're going to cut it in half and throw it up there. But I'm going to figure out getting you one with the Stein.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I think I'm an idiot, but what is that from? What is that 101 from? Abunutu or
Yeah, a
Bantu?
Bantu.
what is it?
A Bantu tribe. It's
What is that?
an NFT community. I just really loved their art. The artist from over there. It's just a different community. They have like a whole lore and all kinds of stuff. Yes. But tell us about hops, right? Because you all are still minting, and I've minted several, and I need to mint more, and I hate that I haven't minted one of ones.
Yeah, hops. We're currently still minting. Let me pull up current numbers. 1879
I
of
was gonna say
5,000.
if anyone
Go ahead.
wants to post a link in our chat, if anyone wants to go mint right now, we should.
Oh yeah, I'll do that right now.
Okay.
But yeah, hops is is a creation of Unforgettable. He is by far the biggest beer nerd I've ever personally met. I worked at a beer distributor for 7 years. I traveled all over the country. When I wasn't working, I was going to bars and breweries, and I was one of the worst ones I knew until I met him through the NFT process, and just him talking about beer, and I said it to him, and multiple other people said it to him. Start your own project. Start your own project, and it basically started right around last year during CNFTCon, NFT XLV, whatever that's called. And we minted the brewery license in December. Minted the brewers or last month, and the shortest way I could put it is it's a registered business. It's real world utility coming up. It's not just your quick mint and flip and move on type project. It's actually long-term longevity and constant rewards along each stage along the way. Community involvement, project involvement, the contest we're doing with the 10 partners. Each partner has a different link, which I'm shocked CB hasn't, from the Bees, hasn't just spammed the chat with his link. You click on that link, not only do you get a brewer, but you're providing some of the mint funds back to that specific partner project. And then at the when it gets close to Rare Evo, when we have to make the final call on the artwork for the IRL beer we're going to be bringing, that's when we'll announce who won the contest, and Hops is going to pay for all the artwork, have that on the beer, and they're going to be part of the partner collab for that. Last talking with Ryan, I think we were at 2,600 ADA, gone back to between the 10 partner projects. So not only are they helping us out with the mint, we're able to, provide some of the mint funds back to them, because it's their community too. So it's definitely something that's been a lot of fun, getting different involvement. Bees, they're still minting now. I think they're just shy 900 last I checked. So definitely check them out as well. But back to Hops. Right now we're pushing through the mint. We got the IRL beer coming up, but the long term would be Ryan wants to have a hops farm, and hops is such a shortage for the for beer making, and all the major players in the industry are the ones who get first dibs, and by the time you get the home brewers, it's something that's a little scarce and to get your hands on. So there's definitely demand for it, and it's a way to also reward the profits from the hops farm back into the NFT project and the holders and the long-term supporters.
All right, so there's this question from Desert. He says, what do we need to run a brewery, as in the traits? Like, what do we need in order to get to the higher level over there at Hops?
I could take that question in a couple different ways. The next phase of the mint, the next mint that's going to happen is the actual breweries, and you'll be able to stake your brewers on a production line. But you're going to have to be able to build a production line. So you're going to need water, malt, yeast. Oh, geez, Ryan's going to kill me. But you need to have all the ingredients from the shift brewers to be able to assemble the production line and stake your brewers on that. And depending on which brewery you mint, depends on how many production lines and how many brewers you could stake on them. If that answers the question.
Okay, that's sick. Yeah, we're definitely gonna, this is something I've been thinking about with our mint funds. I think that one of the best ways to have longevity is to invest in some of these projects that do have an IRL product. And then if things go our way, we pay the things we need to. I definitely would like for us to be divested or invested in some of the partner projects that we like and that we're close to. And Hops is definitely one. And yeah, CV says you need 54 brewers. So I guess,
I'm getting pretty close to
Get
them. Last
on
I
it.
checked, I was in the high 40s. So I'm getting there. But
So
yeah, CB is definitely a legend in the space, and definitely one of my favorite around.
yeah, I've got some bees. I'm excited about it, man. I'm so excited about it. Like I was surprised how hype I was about that mint, and we talked to him on JPEG Empire. It was a really good talk, and that project just I just think the IRL stuff is really the big deal. And look, Brian Block says he has over 100.
Oh wow,
Yeah, that's a
that's
lot.
Dang.
He's bullish.
Dang.
that's definitely a
I
legend.
love that.
Yeah.
I'm
All right,
trying to
so
check out this mint right now.
in this space, Moose, like, what is it that? Why? I guess why are you here, and what do you think that the future of this space is going to be? Right.
Why I'm here, honestly, it's fun. The community, the people that I'm involved with, aligning myself with people who see the same long-term vision of getting out of the IRL grind. Nobody wants to show up to an office. Nobody wants to, me show up to a machine shop and get dirty and cut yourself and burn yourself all day long. It's
Yeah,
a
for
way
real.
to
I
make
feel
a
that.
passive. It's a way to make a passive income. It is the easiest way for this space. Is there's a lot of assets out there to pay rewards and staking, but to me that's not enough. You got to build and provide back to the community and bring value to community, so you have value, so that way you could bring yourself revenue and be sustainable outside of IRL and fully in Web3. That's my long-term goal. As
Hell
far as
yeah.
the space goes, honestly, it's changed so much in the past year I've been in it. Look at the top projects, look at what the meta is, look at all the new things that have come and gone. I couldn't tell you where it's going to be next year, let alone 5 years, to be honest with you. But I definitely think the projects that are truly going to shine are the ones providing IRL back, or some kind of utility back to the holder. The meme coins, the meme projects, they will always be the quickest, the easiest way to get your 5, 10, 20x. But if you're going to want to get your long-term, investment back and get even gains beyond that, there's no other way, because how are the hype projects going to generate revenue to be able to pay the holders? Once the hype's gone, what do they have? Where's their income at? Where's it coming from? And with a project like Hops, with a project like Bees, depending how certain things work with you guys, you could have a revenue model where people are paying your project crypto to be able to use your platforms. And that's something that you could pay to the maintenance of the run the project and potentially reward the holders. And that's part of the reason why I think a lot of us are here, is to invest in the businesses and the projects that we think will be here in 5 years, so we could get that reward when everything blows up. Look at some of the bigger holders of like the one guy who said he has 100 brewers. If Hops explodes and those brewers are worth 500 ADA at minimum, that guy's sitting on a serious chunk of change, and you know that's going to pay off very well for him. So I think everybody's goal is just, price goes up over time, but how is the price going to go up beyond hype? And that's just, you got to find a way to prove that you are sustainable, prove that you are a business.
Yeah. I think we're entering like the era of longevity. We're exiting the era of a quick buck. You know what I mean? If you want to stick around with crypto, it's going to be companies that are successful, and then all the other stuff are not going to make money like it used to,
Oh, absolutely. But also, you got
Mhm.
to be able to have fun with it as well. Like I'm known as kind of like a goofball in the space, screwing around a little bit, like with the whole the moose knuckle thing. That Unforgettable Ryan allowed me to have my own moose trade, and I was able to take it a step further. I get to play with all the royalties of that. That's fantastic. So I could do whatever the hell I want with it. I could either say, I'm going to drip you guys ADA every now and then, or come up with something completely ridiculous and maybe tied to IRL. The other teammate, crypto security guy, he has the anonymous mask. And Ryan, he has the Dawkins jersey, which is, the purpose of wearing this. This is an actual jersey in the Brewers. So both Ryan and I are from the Philadelphia area, and of course we got to support the Birds. Go Birds. Everybody loves the Eagles unless you're not from Philadelphia, and then everybody hates us, and we don't care.
Honestly, love that you were wearing a Philly jersey.
But yeah, I had to have the tie because I just have to constantly show John Carter that I support a tie better, even though I don't have a collared shirt.
I love it. Well, my wife, so you look pretty sexy in that time. You're doing great. You're doing great.
I always love it when a man across the internet tells me I look sexy.
Oh yeah, because it means a lot more across the
Think I'm making you blush.
Yeah, a little bit. So,
well, I was curious. Are you a big coin guy at all? Is there any projects outside of NFTs on Cardano that you're specifically excited for?
World Mobile Token would be the long-term play. Again, it ties to IRL. They have cell towers or nodes, in the U.S. and all over the world, and they're actually moving forward step by step. And the amount of liquidity that VCs are dumping into it, how can you not just go along for the ride? Sure, the token is going to go up and down, but over time it has a steady increase. And then any AI tokens probably for this cycle, like Singularity, would probably be a good play.
Yeah.
Book.io, even though that's an NFT project, but their token, the amount of liquidity that's recently gone in there, I think a million ADA went in the past 24, 36 hours.
I just watched the presentation from Book.io, and it's really interesting. Their model is basically print on demand for all of the books that they have. So if you didn't want just the digital version, you can actually get the physical version printed for you and sent to you.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's news.
And they would have custom
nice. That's cool.
Covers. So the covers could be one of them.
John.
Yeah, sorry.
John, do you want to show that video of the new Cardano wallets coming out that actually looks so nice?
Yeah, I definitely can.
Do you have it still? Because I don't know. Because I know a lot of people that are watching use Cardano.
Warning for the audience:
so, this wallet.
What?
Yeah,
the video comes through loud.
Can we turn it down?
Yeah, we can turn it off.
Yeah, turn it down. Because the first time we were like,
Still pretty loud.
just completely off.
Yeah, it just looks like they did a really good job on the
clean.
UI.
Yeah, they did an amazing job. It almost looks like it's Phantom Wallet. You don't have a lot of any of the BS you don't really want to see. It's clean though. I'm personally kind of excited about it. I'm gonna have to download it and try it out.
Well, see, I see this, right, and it's probably fire. What I'm thinking and what I keep thinking is I do not use Lace Wallet, and I feel like Lace Wallet might actually be good. I mean, I feel like
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, I've never used it either.
I feel like it's good.
I'm terrible.
Never used it. I think that we're gonna make one and then go through it on JPEG Empire someday. But I use Nami, Vesper, and Eternal. I think Vesper is my favorite of those. But I think Lace is probably good because when Nami stopped working, people said that when Nami stopped working, people said it was because Lace was Charles Hoskinson bought Nami, right? And it's that he was trying to pump Lace, right? So people would start using Lace. and that's why Nami stopped. So like that was a conspiracy theory that was unfounded. But what I'm saying is like Lace is probably good, but I haven't used it, so I don't know.
So that's true, NFA.
Well, check it out.
Careful, don't connect your main wallet. Start with a simple wallet and play around
Yeah,
with.
absolutely.
Facts. Well, I don't want to kill the fun, but we're coming up on the hour, and I'm gonna be the lame person that says we need to be responsible and go to sleep and do regular life stuff. Unfortunately,
So
I can tell I'm on like a huge delay compared to you guys because I'm over here like talking and then I'm
Yes, absolutely on a huge delay. Maybe by 5 or 6 seconds on my end.
So what is Moose? Give us your final words and tell us like, why everybody needs to mint a brewer. I have several. Everybody should have at least a few. But yeah, give us your final words as well as like, why people should look at hops on Cardano.
I'll start with the end first. Mint hops on Cardano because you see what a real business can do. Everybody on the team, especially the founder, comes from IRL business experience. Ryan had a very successful business, multiple years, sold it for a profit, and now is in Web3. He also does work in IRL, but Hops is a full legitimate business. The white paper has uh, very clear guidelines on where the project is going to go. And on top of that, it's tied to beer. Like it's an exploding multi-billion-dollar industry. And if you look at the numbers and you look at the exponential growth over the past 10 years, it's not even gotten started. The amount of money that constantly pours into it, the amount of breweries that pop up, and think about how blockchain could solve a lot of the issues. Think about reward systems when you go to different gas stations and grocery stores. Tie that to blockchain. Tie that to beer. Think about different types of token gating or tokenisms when it comes to going to IRL events. To where you want to go to the Great American Beer Fest, you could do that through an NFT or token getting, and Hops could be the liaison to get both crypto, Web3, and the craft beer world to be able to coincide. And that is what makes Hops bullish for me. And then on top of it, you have the Hops farm, and you have the collabs, you have the branding. Haven't even touched on that tonight at all. The branding of Hops potentially could be huge because you could sell glassware and T-shirts and stuff like that, and have that tied to different breweries for partnerships, and people will see the Hops logo and go, oh, they're part of the Hops ecosystem, to where they are networked with different breweries and different distributors and supplies and everything like that. That's the reason why I'm bullish. The possibilities are endless with the project and the industry. And then the easy part is the crypto part because it's already there. You just got to show everybody on what your vision is, and why you're so bullish on it, and how you want it to work and why it will work. But as far as myself goes, like I said, I just like to have fun. I like to goof off. I like to learn. I I always strive to compete with myself and learn more every day, and get better with the way I do things, and move in the space financially, emotionally, um, relationship wise with different people, connections, um, and it just come along for the ride with me. We're all in this together, to be honest with you. If you try to do this by yourself, you're going to end up struggling. Think about all the times where a buddy would just message you and go, "Hey, check out this meme coin. Check out this project. Check out that." Doing it alone, you'll never get those plays. You'll get maybe 1%, whereas you have a core network of 5, 10, 15, 20. Or look at Hops, you have a community of almost 1,300. How many times have people said on spaces where they were in the Hops Discord, they learned about ordinals, they learned about Doge and airdrops, and it's been a fun voice chat where people just pop in and out, and learn daily. So my day starts out in the morning on Twitter Spaces, Hops Discord during the day, and evening Twitter Spaces, and then past my bedtime on a live stream with the guy who thinks I'm sexy.
What a twist! What a turn of events!
Oh,
We
it was
love
crazy.
it. We love it. We love it.
That's freaking hilarious.
Mm.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. Thank you for staying up past your bedtime, being tough. We really appreciate it. It was a fun ass time.
Oh, I had a blast, guys. Appreciate the invite, even though I was only just a backup.
No, but we had a better time, I think.
No, John's.
Whatever.
John's
I mean,
been
I
trying
wanted
to get you on the schedule for a while, so you're not a backup. It's just a long time coming, but you got fast forwarded. So
yeah, because we're looking at June now, like the middle to the end of June. So I saw this opportunity. I was like, yeah, let's get Moose on here. But
happy to help. Happy to help.
But
So,
thank you.
And final parting thoughts, just to troll an individual one more time. Go Birds, because it truly is that much better than the Vikings. Nobody likes to watch a whole bunch of big fat guys in purple tights. It's just not a good thing.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Moose. All right, we're gonna put you down. We'll see you soon, and we're gonna wrap this.
Appreciate it, guys. Have a great night.
Thank you so much, dude.
You too, man.
Bro, that was fantastic. I mean, I love hops on Cardano. I mean, you have to have, like, you got to have at least a brewer. At least a couple of brewers, sir.
I'm going to be totally honest with you right now. So I made some profits trading a little bit earlier. I'm going to buy some Cardano, and I'm going to send it to my wallet, and I'm going to mint a brewer tonight.
Dude, will you post it? I'm excited to see what you get. And if you get a one of one, dude, I'm going to hate you because I minted several and I did not.
It would be my luck, right? Like I don't always mint NFTs all the time just because life is the way it is right now and money is a little bit more important for me. But I'm going to mint this one just because I won that trade.
Dude, I'm excited.
I'll post it. I'll share it with everyone.
Oh, 7 one of ones left, by the way. So your odds are not that bad.
So there's a chance. If I do it, you're gonna be so salty.
Dude, I'm gonna be so salty. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed off for success though. So I'll have to mint 7 more. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for joining us. We love hops on Cardano. If you haven't minted your brewery yet, make sure to do so. And make sure to give us a follow on the Twitters. This guy is at Burgess_33. I'm at the _John Carter. And follow at JPEG Empire, Thank you guys for tuning in. And shout out to Whimsy, right? Tokenized real estate, RWA platform built on Cardano. Shout out to Ascent Rivals and CryptoChips.io. Check them out.
Speaking of which, I think I want to show a little clip of Ascent Rivals because we need to do a little bit more promotion because if you're a fucking gamer.
No, I love it. Yeah, do it. Do that.
It's coming. And I'm going to show a little clip. I'm sorry, I got to pause it and restart it. I'm going to show a little bit of a clip that I put together of me and the founder of Crypto Chips. We had a little LAN get together where we had devs there working on the code while we were playing, fixing bugs, talking about it. It was one of the coolest things I think I've ever done. It was just at some guy's house, and I loved it. But anyways, there's a cool ass game coming out, the Cardano Clash you can compete in. You can check out them on their Discord.
And we're actively looking for more communities that have gamers in them to play and stream this game.
We are
on Cardano.
Yeah, it's going to be on Cardano. It's going to be Web 2, Web 3. So it's gonna be a really good game for onboarding because you can come on and you can play it, and it's geared towards marketing towards the Web2 communities. But then there's an option to onboard on the Cardano, and that is exciting. So here's a little clip of the game. It is a racing shooter.
Oh my God, Burgess! Oh, I got you back! Yeah, baby. Oh my God, Burgess!
It's totally being a failure right now.
Oh no!
Dude, I'm actually excited to play this tomorrow. And now you can use mouse and keyboard.
Unfortunately, my internet is shit in the bed. But you guys should go check out Ascent Rivals. That game is so fun.
Dude,
John, I'm excited for you to play it. The mouse and
you're
keyboard
gonna have to
controls
like
are.
plan at it. I have the ability to like start races, so we need to do a race tomorrow, you and I. So that way you can just like roast me because I have not played it yet.
Oh, so you can. Okay. Down?
Yeah. We'll just... All right. Thank you guys. It's been a fantastic show. We appreciate you all. Long live Cardano. Long live JPEG Empire. Long live Lucreativity and Crypto Chips IO.
Hey, and shout out to my goons because I forgot you guys earlier, but I love all of you. Shout out to my goons.